Thompson Young. I've been teasing him, or teasing you about him, I guess, long enough. He plays Detective Barry Frost in Rizzoli Isles. Let's take a quick look.
I miss anything?
We're just about to start the Y incision.
Oh, goody. Gore never bothered me. My first autopsy was a burn victim. Them hands curled up like this. Guys thought I'd turn into a little girl. Grabbed the fingers, looking for some skin to rehydrate and get a print. Snapped off, like pretzels.
Knock it off, of course. Come on. Sink.
You hungry, Frost? Huh? You gonna grab a tomato soup? Huh?
Lee Thompson Young in the studio with us today. It's an interesting character you play, Lee.
Oh, indeed, indeed. He has a conflict, a deep internal conflict in that he's a homicide detective. He deals with dead bodies all the time, but when he sees a corpse, he throws up.
Now, what attracted you to this role in particular?
Mm-hmm. Well, it was a funny story. I was playing an FBI agent on a show called Flash Forward on ABC.
I loved Flash Forward.
Yeah.
I was sorry to see it go.
It was great. I had so much fun. And my character actually died in the show, so you know I was out after 7 episodes. But and right before I was done with my run on the show, I was working with John Cho in the morgue, and he said to me, he was, you know, these scenes can be so dry and so stale. It's like everybody's seen it all before. He was like, wouldn't it be interesting to do something different? Like, I don't know, like let's say your character even got sick or something when you see the body. This is like 2 weeks before I get the audition for Rizzoli Isles. So I read the script and I got really, really excited about it because it is interesting and it's different. And, you know, he's vulnerable, but he also is a good detective. But I didn't tell John about it because it was a little too weird, too much of a coincidence. And then I finally got the role, and I called him and told him he was psychic.
And season 2 premieres Monday, July 11, I believe, on TNT.
That's right, July 11th on TNT.
And what's season 2 shaping up to be like?
You know, it's been so much fun. This year, I think that the cast, we've really gotten to know each other. We've gotten to know how each person works and the different ways to play together. So I think that the chemistry is starting to really take off and pop. I think we have fun, and you could see that we're having fun on the show.
Right. And are you still shooting now, or is season 2 all shot?
No, we're still shooting. We just finished episode 5 last week, and we're doing 15 this year.
15? Wow.
Yeah.
So it's looking good for Rizzoli Isles. It must be a nervous time, I always think, for actors in any TV series. This time of year, we're hearing about all the cancellations and everything, but you're looking good.
We're doing great, and you know, TNT is a really great network, and they're very, very supportive for their shows, and so, you know, they make us comfortable. I mean, obviously, if people aren't watching, then, you know, you don't stick around, but our fans are really great. The network is very supportive, so I think we're just concentrating on, like, going to work and having fun and doing a good show.
A lot less scary for us in our positions, I guess, Jeannie.
Yes, I have. This vomiting talk.
Yeah.
What was the audition like?
Yeah, the audition, they'll tell you, it was...
Did they make you do that?
There was definitely a little dry heaving that was involved. And that, you know, it's a tough process. I
could never be an actor.
I don't know. You got something going there. You got the look. Yeah.
Thank you, Lee. Lovely.
Hey, what about me? Come on.
Jonathan, I don't know, man.
If I had my life all over again, I'd do it. Except, it's the looks I think would be the problem for me. Not quite handsome enough to be an actor.
I'll tell you, though, that the live news thing is very, very impressive to me. It's a totally different type of production, and I was just watching you guys work and, you know, getting the news out to people. You guys are really quick, and it's really impressive.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, talk to us about your acting career, though. What are you, barely 20 now? You look
no, man. I'm 27. I have a baby face, but I'm 27 years old. I started, man.
But you started early, didn't you?
I did. I started when I was 12 years old.
Right.
I was doing a show on the Disney Channel called The Famous Jet Jackson, and that was great. We did 3 seasons of it, and that was my introduction to the business.
And you just loved it at that point? You thought, this is what I want to do with my life? Or
yeah, actually, when I was 10 years old, I did a play, and in the play, I played Dr. Martin Luther King. It was like all kids, you know, doing the production. And I loved it so much.
That's a heavy role to take on at 10 years.
Yeah. It was one of those things where ignorance is bliss. I don't think I really could appreciate the weight of it, you know. But I loved it so much, and I said, man, if I could make money and have a career doing this, then that's the way to go.
Right.
You know.